Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a super simple spring makeup look. Very easy to achieve, it's very glowy, very springtime. So if you want to see how I created this full face, just keep watching. For foundation today, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie. This is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and the shade I wear is number 4. I will have listed down below the primers I have on. All I have are my pores today. I don't have a primer all over my face. And then, as always, I always have my brows, like the tutorial, listed in the description box as well. I love this foundation, but I especially love it during the springtime because it just gives me a really fresh appearance. Like my skin doesn't look smothered. I just really enjoy it. And it lasts pretty well, say 8 to 10 hours. If you want it to last just a little bit longer, you can always go in with the Power fabric. I love mixing this one with the Power fabric. It's really nice. It just makes it a little bit more coverage, more of a satin kind of finish, and it's longer wearing. Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. I'm going to use a Delium 785 in my favorite under eye setting powder. This is from Becca. It is the under eye brightening setting powder. I like to go in one more time, make sure there's no creasing, and then go ahead and take a small amount on the brush and just set right underneath the eyes. I do that area first because that's obviously where it's going to move and crease first. And then I take it on my pores and around my nose. I never use a ton of this powder, but I just kind of dust and push it into the skin right around here. And then I will go back and just go back and forth and make sure that I got both sides of the under eye like fine lines. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my Mer The Powder and a Delium 974. I put the majority of the product on my cheeks, like the lower half of my face, because that's where I need it to really set and smooth out the most. Excess nose and forehead. Zoeva 126 and Rosewood from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just going to warm up my face with this. It's so beautiful. This one and the Balm Bronzer are just, they have my heart. I was trying to find like the perfect little peachy blush for this look, and I decided on Milani Luminoso, and I'm going to use that with the 310 from Linda Hallberg. I have no product on my La Mer powder brush, but I'm going to take it on the center of my face because I'm going to buff out with a different powder, but I just want to diffuse everything in the center first. And then to buff, I'm going to go in with my little pink powder from Giorgio Armani. This is the Micro-Fil in the color pink. It's also a thing called Highlight. And I'm going to go in with a different brush because I've decided that I don't want to contaminate my La Mer brush with my Sicily and this powder, because then if I just want to use a Sicily, this is in the brush. So this is the Wonder 2. I guess it's just a kabuki brush. Any kind of fluffy brush will work. But I'm going to dip in and I'm going to pop this all over. This is my pretty forehead powder. If you do not like a glow, you're not going to like this. And I completely skipped my highlight. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna buff this in, and I'm gonna do my highlight and then buff again. I'm doing things backwards today. Now I'm gonna backtrack and do my highlighter. This is the Holo Pink from Dior and a 306 from Linda Hallberg. This thing's disgusting, I use it so much. I'm just really going to dig into this and then get it on the high points of my face. I'm gonna wrap it around more toward like my brow right here instead of going as far up. Cupid's bow, bridge of the nose and tip. And now I'm going to go back in with my brush and just go back over that just a little bit. No extra product. Nirvana Treatment Mist from Josie Maran. Before I start my eyeshadow, I'm going to line my inner rim right up at the top. And this is Nars via Veneto. I use this all the time. I love other ones as well, like the Marc Jacobs highliner. I especially love that at the bottom. But for me, it ends up getting on my contacts. Like no matter what I do, I have to be so like really precise and very careful, and it still will end up on my contacts, and this one does not, and it lasts really well. So if you don't like to see this, just skip ahead. But I'm going to lift up my eye right here and go in with Via Veneto. I do that every single day, but I feel like it looks really weird, so I don't do it on camera almost ever. I'm sure you guys can see why. But I'm going to take one shadow, just one shadow all over the eye, and then I'm going to use my highlighter to brighten up. But this is one of the throwbacks from MAC. This is here we go. Tete-a-Tint. I think that's correct. And I'm going to go in with a Wayne Goss number 18. Starting off with the product on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to use this all in the crease and then slowly work it upward. I want to kind of make this a little bit smoky, but it's just going to be one shade. This also helps to make the eye look a little bit bigger. So instead of just putting the shade in your crease and then on your lid and walking out the door, if you bring it upwards, it'll make you look more awake. It'll make your eyes look bigger. It just looks overall nicer. The same exact brush, but now I'm going to work the product on the side of the brush. And then I'm going to do a wash of that color all over the lid. Again, holding the brush on its side instead of straight in. Same color, Wayne Goss number 19, and I'm going to work this all underneath the lower lash line. Now, if you do your makeup first and you feel like you got a little overzealous with this outer area here, take a clean little sponge like this, or even with like a little bit of powder on it, take the edge and just sweep upwards, and it cleans it right on up. I'm going to go back in with the highlighter I used on my face, Holo Pink, MAC 242. I'm going to use a little bit of that on the inner corner, as well as the brow arch. You could totally just stop here, add on some mascara, and be done. But I want to be a little bit extra, so I'm going to add glitter. And this is from Lemonhead. I saw this on a random Instagram post they had. And then I was going through their feed and I saw this color. This is Houdini. I don't know how it's going to pick up. I'm going to insert a little video. And I had to have it. And I've seen a few people using this now. Mallory 1712, she had a different color on her lids. I think this is going to take off because I think this is so pretty. But I'm going to take a MAC 242 and I'm going to start just tapping this on. And if you can see, this doesn't have like a base like, say, the Stila glitters, like the Glitter and Glow. So this just adds a reflection, like you just put glitter glue and some actual glitter on your eyes. It's so much fun. So there. You can layer this up, but I like the thin little layer so it's a little bit more iridescent and just catches the light, and the peach shadow will still shine through. I'm also going to take a little bit of that and just work it on my lower lash line right up against the lashes. Now I'm just going to add some mascara, Monsieur Big on the top, MAC Extended Play on the bottom, and we'll move on to lips. Alright you guys, this is the finished look. I went ahead and did my lips off camera. It's just easier that way. I used MAC Dough Lip Tensity Lipstick, this guy right here. And then I topped it with one of my favorites. This is Milk for Honey from Smith & Colt. I hope you guys enjoyed this really simple look. If you did, please let me know by giving a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
Oh, does that feel nice? You love it? Do you love it? Oh, that feels good. You're the cutest girl. You're the cutest girl. So just keep rubbing my ear, Mama. I love it so much. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff right there.